Stuff for my Bushmaster, 450 Bushmaster. These are some cast bullets that I had bought, right? And it took a while to get them, so they came in like a week before my surgery, so I didn't have a chance to play with them. And they didn't want me to shoot any gun for at least 2 months after the surgery, and I didn't want to get behind that 450 until I'd really healed inside. But anyways, I'm good. Sure is a nice gun, isn't it? I shot a couple of factory rounds. Boy, those are good. Now, these are not, I mean, they'd have to be adjusted for it. That's normal with casts from Full Metal Jackets. These are not casts that I made. Again, I bought them. They're a Lyman. That's what mold the company cast them out of. All right, and I've got a mold. In fact, I'm going to clean it today, and I don't know if I'll cast any today or not. It's a little chill. It's snowing here in Michigan, isn't it, Turdy? I didn't take a video shooting them because, I'm sorry, to me the most boring thing in the whole world is watching somebody shoot groups, okay? Because I go slow, and it's not like you get to hear the bang and steel or anything. It's just kind of boring. But I was impressed. They did better than those 45 Colt bullets I did. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that they need to be a little bit fatter. I ordered that's the beauty of NOE. I can order sizers in 1,000 increments. These are sized at .452. But I read some posts, and I haven't slugged the bore, I'm bad. But where guys are saying that his bore was actually .452. So he's loading .453 and having good luck. So I ordered the sizers from NOE, or only the inserts are only $9 a piece. So I bought one for .453 and .454. But these are already sized. They come from the company, sized at .452. But I mean, look at that. I mean, one wasn't terrible, but that was the starting load. I went up within a half a grain of maximum what it said. I got to load that in the thing. 6 got really bad. No, 7. Excuse me, 7. That was the last one. Only one of them hit paper. So as the velocity was getting crazy, they're losing their accuracy. But I can work with. I like 5. Look at 5. 5's not bad at all, right? And that's just me, and I don't even have a bag on the back. And I'm wearing gloves because it's cold, and I'm a wuss. I think 4 had 2 nice ones, and then 1 down there. And I don't know if I pulled that down. That could be me. If that is me, oh boy, that's nice. 2 is nice too. Look at that. I like 2. Also, there's a loading in there I'm going to try for H110. I've had really good luck with that in 44 mag and 357 high power loads. I'm going to try some of that. I've got a couple of 8-pound jugs of it. When I like a powder, I kind of stock up because, you know, the minute you get something you like, the liberals find a way so you can't get it. Anyway, there it is. Just beginning to work with my 450 Bushmaster. And I'm just using regular primers. I wonder if I bought some Magnum small rifle primers. I can't remember why I bought them. It's been so long. And the load data didn't say to use Magnums. I don't know what the hell I bought them for. Isn't it terrible? I can't remember, but that's life. I only bought 1,000 of them. I think they're small. I remember finding them in a gun show because I couldn't find them in our local gun stores. There we go. It's cold. It is cold. Hey, we're finally getting some solar, thank God. My God. It was down to 12.3 for a while ago. Kicked in the 3rd panel. I mean, I know that ain't much, right? But it's better than nothing. It'll get the batteries up there where, I mean, it's not cold enough where I got to worry about them, but I always worry about my batteries. Got me a bunch of the stuff from my first played with it. I think I have enough brass, and no, I'm not going to wet tumble them because in the winter it's too hard to wet tumble them out here in the barn. We just go back to dry tumbling in the winter because water is at a premium out here. I have to carry it, and I'm a wimp. So, hopefully I'll load up some H110. And had to get up early and take my granddaughter to school because my wife don't drive in the snow. I waited till 10 o'clock, start shooting. I don't want to bother everybody. And so I got plenty of time to load some more. I think I have some more prep brass ready to go in there. I don't know if I have enough for I'll count them before I decide what my loadings will be. I bought 100 of these bullets. I can't remember where I bought them from, but I'm going to make my own anyway, but I might as well shoot them up. I could find it on my Visa statement, I'm sure. But so far, they're working pretty good, and they're gas checked and everything. They're gas checked. I put them in the Hornady box. I tried loading some Hornady, the really nice bullet, and it didn't work very well for me. It had terrible groups. These are at 60 yards. That's as wide as I got right now. But well, this says who I bought them from right there. That's the bullet I'm working with right there. Western Bullet Company. Yeah, I reuse the Hornady box. What the hell? But bad looking bullet, is it? I'd rather them be powder coated, but my granddaughter ain't never going to shoot these anyway. She don't shoot the heavy hitting stuff. But mine will be powder coated. Yeah. And those, I know you can melt the grease. So I would think the grease would leave enough remnants it would screw it up with a powder coating. So I'm just going to shoot these the way they're lubed and see what they do. At least they'll give me an idea what to do. Give me an idea what to do. I got a new mold. I got to clean. I haven't even cleaned it, or NOE wants you, and I do. You take it up to temperature, and you bring it down 3 times before you ever go to use it. But there's my brand new mold. Again, came in a while ago, and I couldn't shoot before. I love these guys. When I was first green as grass, I was having so many problems. This guy spent like 20 minutes of his time talking to me on the phone. 20 minutes of a man's time was doing that stuff is a lot of time, I think. I appreciate when somebody will talk to you anymore, because nowadays nobody will talk to you. Well, it used to be good. Yeah, dropped on the pad now. See? He makes good molds. Of course, you probably shouldn't use them as a basketball, bounce them on the ground. But, what the hell. And they drop nice. But you got to go through and clean them, and then you got to heat them up. And let them cool down, heat them up, let them cool down. Isn't that nice? I got a new mold for the 9mm too that I got to play with. I want to get it and wash it at the same time. It's a smooth, and I think it's 133 grains. So I found some loading data for it for subsonic stuff. Hey, you know what's great about being on a fat guy diet and having to live on these protein shakes? These boxes are wonderful for prepping brass and stuff. They just are. Got me a bunch of 30-06 brass ready to go. I found a guy that had 300 and some on our local club website. For $50 I bought them. It's a hell of a deal. Coming. These are all primed. And I even loaded up all the ones I shot, so I'm ready when my gun comes back to do some more groups. Hopefully these ones actually use some of the center of the target. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Anyways, I got a whole bunch of bullets for the different ones I got for the 30-06. And I got a mold for it too. Gotta wash it too. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Today will be washy, washy, washy in the new blue clear. New blue cheer time. There's what's going on with the 450. Goodbye. Oops, I forgot. I told you I'd show you my load I'm using, right? Turn it sideways. You could print it or something if you wanted to. There you go. I ain't telling you what to do. If you follow me, you're a stone. That's what I got out of the Lyman handbook. That's what I tried. Seemed to work better. So far, it's the best one I got so far of mine. And it's definitely the best lead. So I hope I can get my lead to perform that good, and I'll be happy. Heck, with a 1-inch group, I can hit steel all day. That's all I want to do with it. I'm going to try some with Trail Boss, too. If anybody's done that, let me know. I'd like to shoot a not that I'm going to put a suppressor on it. I mean, I could, but what's the point? But I just want something that could just play with. Maybe something my granddaughter could shoot too. Goodbye. Here's the data I'm using, or I got the data from the Lyman handbook. 50th edition, no less. There was no data in the cast bullet handbook for 450 Bushmaster. I put a note in there for me. The bullets I purchased were sized to .452. I was trying to duplicate. That's the one I tried to use for the 45 Colt bullet, but it was 25 grains off. And I did size it to .452, but it didn't do well for me. So hey, there's the data I'm getting. Right there is the one I'm using actually. But I don't know. I tried buying a bunch of these. I went through 50 of them, and I didn't get any accuracy. But I was using the 42-27, but maybe I didn't have the right. You know, I did what the book said for overall length and everything, but I just didn't have much luck with them. Besides, I don't wish to spend 60 cents a bullet just to sit there and smack steel with. If I have to spend that much for it, I'll end up not shooting it. So if I give it a cast bullet, even if it's not perfectly accurate, it's within an inch group for me is fine. I can hit anything I got with an inch. And then I can't wait to try this one. This is 338 grains. And that's the size of .454. I really wish that a little warmer outside. I got two furnaces. I have my old RCBS, which was a good pot. It got damaged on the way home when I moved back from the cabin to here. And I fixed it where you could, but it sits at a little bit of an angle, which for doing bullets it drives you nuts. And I wanted a one with digital control, so I bought that Lyman, and I like that Lyman after we put that plate on it. That's a good pot. So I keep the RCBS to melt other stuff in. Well, I don't like to leave, when I empty a pot, I don't empty it all the way, because sometimes I use sawdust to flux and stuff, and I don't want any impurities on top getting into where the valve and stuff is. So it's still got a little bit of that, probably 4 or 5 pounds of that stuff I've been using for making shotgun shots. So I had to fire it up, drain every last bit of that out, throw 4 or 5 ingots of pure lead in, and then cast some of those new bullets I got so I'd have one of pure lead I could shove down the bore. And quite frankly, I just don't want to do all that. If I have to, I will, but I'm going to try. I'll just size it at .453 and see what happens, because I like to be a little bigger in the bore anyway. There we are. Bye again.